Well, she's one of the more exciting fighters in this or any division and really came into the UFC with some legitimate striking credentials, and she's put those to good use in the big show.
And that's why everybody was so excited about her UFC debut. They understood that they were about to witness something truly special. A striker, a fighter with an ability to finish fights with her legs, with her hands, with her elbows, with her knees. There was nothing, no tool at her disposal that she would not use. She was going to use everything gifted to her, and she has done that, and that's why her performances have been so great in the UFC.
Yeah, she does not discriminate. She is a true, tried and tested 8-point striker. She'll try to put on a striking clinic here tonight. All right, well, not since the great Mackenzie Dern have we had a woman with this type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pedigree cross into the UFC, and a lot of people are as excited as they were when Mackenzie signed several years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at these women, they may not be at the same level because Mackenzie is as good a grappler as we've ever seen coming to the UFC. But you recognize that this young lady has something special, especially on the ground. But then you look at her skill set and you realize that she has much more than just jiu-jitsu. But boy, oh boy, if you are spending extended amounts of time on the floor with this young lady, you are constantly in danger.
No, you're absolutely right, and we might see more striking out of her here tonight, but we know what her bread and butter is, and we expect her to employ that to great success tonight. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Natlia Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda Ribas!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, ready to go with live action here from Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. This has become a destination for fighters across the UFC and an opportunity for several of our best to showcase their skills here tonight.
It's just everything about the environment here. I remember...
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
All right, so an early takedown by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. That's got to be a source of confidence. One attempt, one secure.
1 for 1, always feel good on the stat line. You get a shot, you get the takedown. It doesn't work out much better often than it did for this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter right now. She lands a huge leg kick. Lands a quick jab. Big shot lands from both guys. Big knee.
Trying to kick the leg out. 3 minutes to go. Ribas gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
And everything's landing with so much power.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Oh, nice punch there by Ribas.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Silva gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Oh, she's in a world of trouble now. Big right hand.
Oh!
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finisher.
She's looking for the finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot from the top.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these?
Strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh! And both fighters exchange in the pocket. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Oh my goodness, you hurt her again.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out and try to finish the fight.
Oh, ground and pound elbow to the head. Nicely done to posture up and then land with full power. Ribas is trying to get a triangle here.
Oh my goodness, she's got it deep. Armbar.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Big bruise starting on the right side of her body. Not good. Ribas gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is. Another strike gets through on the ground. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
All right,
All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be said. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to fly forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
Ribas gets hit with a kick.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. She's stepping over the mount here.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Silva. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent was
attempting an armbar here. Oh, it's tight. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, I thought she might succumb as she gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over. Great job landing from the top position.
Silva's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Nice.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle.
They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Effective strike there by Ribas. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nicely done.
And now she's in mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Oh, nice setup for the submission here.
What a transition.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision. You can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. stuffs the takedown, no problem. That one looked like it really did some damage. Nice front kick fire there.
Very painful looking technique. You saw it drive right into her opponent's sternum.
Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Nice. Nicely done. Trying to hammer that lead leg. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues. What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick. Oh, nice. Nice, low single takedown.
Ribas is in half guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Silva gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. I mean, at this point, she has got welts on top of welts. That thigh is severely damaged at this stage of the fight.
Well, John, our opponent came into our fight meeting and she told us, I am going to beat her legs up. It ain't going to be calf kicks. It's going to be high thigh kicks. And she won't recognize the difference. She won't recognize how to defend. She's done that, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Look at the inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, Chad.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Big right hand there. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, back to the stools, and she doesn't appear to be all that discouraged, but now she is dealing with some adversity that she hadn't dealt with prior, courtesy of those strikes to the nose.
Strikes to the nose. Opened up a cut, and really seems to be bothering her. She's a very talented fighter, though. She has all the skills to try and make the adjustment that's going to keep her safe, because that's what she has to do. You can take shots, but once you start to get that damage and it's visible, you have got to make changes.
Right, our cut man's a miracle worker, but she has got to do her part as well. Let's see how she adjusts here in this next round. She missed with that jab. Back and forth we go. Oh, she is in real trouble. Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. Huge connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. What a submission attempt by this grappler.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big grounded power off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Oh, beautiful job by her there to reverse the position on the ground. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Nice positional control here. DC. I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Well, she is clearly going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there, DC. Got to think she's got to go balls to the wall for submissions now.
She's got to go crazy. All those things her jiu-jitsu coach tells her, don't try this, don't try that. You got to try it now because nothing else has worked.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, land. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Oh, beautiful. Both fighters exhausted here. Takedown defense is there. Just out of range with that right hook. 15 seconds to go. Side kick. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. The official decision is in. It resides with Ribas.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest. 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Natlia Silva!
All right, so there was a lot of danger for her to navigate in the grappling world, but largely it didn't get there all that often. A clean, dominant effort for the outstanding kickboxer here tonight.
Clean. Clean. That's one thing you want as a fighter. You want to go in there, you want to implement the game plan, and you want to get out clean. She did that. This was a kickboxing display like we have not seen for a long time inside the octagon. Don't worry that you didn't get the finish. This decision will hold up over time because it was so dominant.